Hey Kim, hey Brandon. It's been a really long time. I just thought this would be easier for me to kind of show you my office. Not that you have to copy me at all, but this is sort of how I've made oils really easy into the practice. It's just one room for me, so I do have a chalkboard out there with like information and I'll like put info sheets. There's a ton of oils information. Eventually, I'll send that kind of stuff to you, like handouts for babies and kids, or pregnancy, or what to do when you're sick. They kind of look like this, but a lot larger. But this is what I will send people home with, like if they come in and they don't sleep. So I usually will sample them. Like I have my rack of oils right here. I use that on patients pretty much daily, like whether they come in when they're anxious or, are nauseous or whatever. A lot of soft tissue. So I will usually use oils on them, and then I also will send them home with stuff if they need it. So like, during their health history, if I know they have acid reflux or allergies or something, I'll usually send them home. So sometimes I send them home with the sample stuff that I gave you guys. And then I found these, and these are just a really quick tear off. So I've got the oils and then how to use them and the info. That's just a really quick tear off. So that way I don't have to spend a lot of time, but I can follow up with them and make a note of it to do so next time I see them. The oils I use as much as I can, not just to like sell them, but that's just because that's how I practice. I always have a diffuser going in my office. People always comment on that. Like I usually do a lot of cinnamon and clove and like I just go with the season or orange or whatever. People always comment on that. I have a huge thing of deep blue. So I was doing just the tube. I prefer the rub over the oil. They have this in oil too, but I like the rub better. I was doing just the tube of it, but it was kind of cumbersome. So now this is just like a squirt thing, and people love to come by and just like use this when they can, or my athletes and stuff. I'll like would be good for a CrossFit gym. It is a bit expensive, but you save way more when you buy more. So I just this was my order one month, and this is what I use all the time after soft tissue. I also have the supplements on display. You guys will get supplements for free. So there'll be these. They are my favorite supplements ever. I don't use them as much as I should. Every patient should be on them. I just don't push them, but I should. So I have kind of everything out on display. The biggest thing for me is following up. So if you guys are good at systems, that will help you a ton. And then if I can, I'll enroll people if I have time, like right then. But if I don't have time, I just take down their information. I have most of it anyway, like their billing, and make sure I know what oils they want, and then I'll enroll them that night. There are forms for that. I'll get that stuff to you later. But this is kind of my office setup. This is what works for me. The biggest thing is just getting oils on people, whether it's in your office and then sending them home with stuff, and then the follow-up. So I'll help you with the whole, like having the right information and maybe help finding a system that works for you guys. But this is what I have. Okay.